Hi, Mr. Douglas. Thank you for having this meeting with me today. I just want to talk to you about how my placement's going so far, any feedback that you have for me, anything I can improve on. First, I want to start off with what I think I'm doing really well on. I think I'm doing really well with like my activities each week, as a lot of the kids were struggling with the loss of their reward day before the Christmas break. I've noticed that like their behavior's been a little bit better and they're really looking forward to these activities and they're learning a lot. Also, I think I've been doing really well with collaborating with other staff members as especially for the activities. As Jesse can't have certain foods because he's lactose intolerant and he's gluten and all things. So I've been able to communicate with Miss Brown, his EA, and make sure that he can participate. So his mom sends in proper ingredients so he can do the activity without it affecting him at all. Um, Another thing too is collaborating with the staff about different programming. So, for example, with Tristan's trip coming up and his poor behavior, we've been doing a tracking thing, and so I've been able to work together with the EAs to track his behaviors when he's with me, as well as his regular teacher, and his EA. So, is there any feedback that you have for me? Anything you'd like me to work on?
Yes, Nikki, I agree that your activities have really helped in the classroom. I've seen an improvement in a lot of the students' behavior since your activities. They've really helped them a lot. One advice I have for you is just to not be afraid to be more one-on-one with some of the students. Um, yeah, I feel like you can just approach some of them one-on-one more when they're having a bad day. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Um, okay, so I do realize like I'm a little bit afraid to approach some of the kids. What do you think I should do?
Well,
Like what steps do you think I should take to kind of work towards that?
I understand um, it can be difficult sometimes if a student's having a bad day. I think you just approach them and do what you can, do what you feel comfortable doing with the student, and just do what you can. And if at any point you feel uncomfortable, if they're overreacting or having a really bad day, then just get someone to help you if you really feel uncomfortable. But until that point, do what you can, and yeah.
Okay, so just so I can like approach them and kind of just go with what I like help up into what I know and then
What you
just
know,
call
yeah,
for assistance.
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for your feedback. I will definitely try and take more initiative with the students and not be afraid to for work towards my final. Thank you
Okay.
very much for having this meeting with me.
Thank you for seeing me.